It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It is time for another episode of BUW. What is going on, ladies and gents? Broken Mike here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome along to another episode of BUW. And this is episode 101. And as always, guys, we have 10 matches for you in total this week, and again it'll be spread across 4 separate parts, so back to normal service this week after last week's live episode. And as you can see, we're going to be kicking things off with a debut. Yes, we have got a new superstar in the ranks here in BUW, and his name is Ruffalo. And of course tonight, guys, he will be taking on Nash Okur. Can Nash Okur be the party spoiler? Let's find out. So if you guys do enjoy this one, then make sure to hit the like for Mike, slap any comments down below, and of course, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to stay up to date with all things gaming and all things BUW. And we are live as always in London, England. And here comes Nash Okur.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Philippines, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Omega. And guys, this looks to
about to enter the ring first, representing the Nexus Nation, Nash Okur. Wonder what must be going through the mind of this young man, considering he's facing a man we know nothing about. So he's curious just as much as everyone else here in BUW what to expect. And there it is. If you smell what the Okur is cooking. So of course everyone is curious to see this Ruffalo. What is he gonna bring to the table?
And his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 333 pounds, the Fireman. Hey.
And making his way to the ring, making his BUW debut, Ruffalo.
Did Jerry Lawler write that line for you?
And look at the size of this guy. This guy looks like he's built like a tank.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
And of course, he's the first masked superstar to be in BUW for a good 2 years or so now, since our last masked superstar. There's only the second masked superstar to step foot inside a BUW ring. And here we go. This match is officially underway. Ruffalo sending Nash Okura into the corner. Dishing out a couple of elbows. And trying to get the crowd's approval straight out the bat. Follows up with a swinging net breaker. Ruffalo looking for a quick victory. Just a 1 count. And he's got Nash by the eyes. Oh my goodness. And there's a nerve hold. Can Nash withstand this? Straight right hand, and over the top rope goes Ruffalo. Goes to the top rope. Can the big man fly? He's calling Nash to his feet. We're about to find out. Oh, he certainly can. What a flying clothesline. Looking for the cover. Looking for the win. Near fall. 2 count only. And Nash, I was going to say, hasn't had anything to answer Ruffalo with, and he's dishing out some punishment, but did not knock the big man off his feet. A shot right to the breadbasket there, and now he's choking out Nash Okura. He's got the arm. Oh, and a stomp. Oh, look for a leg drop. Nobody home. Nash with the right hand. Dazed the big man and hits a net breaker. Follows up with a knife edge chop, a couple of chops. Off the ropes, misses with the elbow. Waistlock. Poison Rana! Down goes Ruffalo. The big man's off his feet. And now Nash posing for the fans, but he's got to stay on his opponent. Right hand. Whip into the corner. Couple of elbows. Now Ruffalo choking out Nash again. Into the cover. And gets another near fall. 2 count only. Ruffalo cannot believe it. Has the arm of Nash. The right hand. Waistlock. Nash with the elbow. No way! Oh! Canadian Destroyer. And the stomp of the back of the knee as well. I'm surprised Nash did not cover it. Cover the man that kicked to the knee. Last shot. Into the cover. And gets a near fall. And that's as close as Nash has come to beating the big man.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Nash was looking to head to the top, but Ruffalo caught him. And look, oh, back first on the ring apron, and as we all know, ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. And both men on the outside. And of course, Ruffalo will get used to the no count out rule in here.
Lots in the gut wrench.
Gut wrench suplex. Now stomping a mud hole in Nash. What a matchup this has been so far. Even after the early onslaught from Ruffalo.
But it ain't gonna matter. You're still doing a lot of damage, though.
And of course, Nash can't lose the match on the outside, but I think the damage has been done. Sending shoulder first into the barricade there. I do believe that was shoulder first. Nash is out cold. Could be the beginning of the end for Nash. Some body shots. And look out. Oh my goodness.
Well scouted reversal there.
Nash able to fight back. How much fight does he have?
Off the barricade.
Into the barricade goes Ruffalo.
They just punch him in the chest.
A couple of right hands. And Ruffalo bouncing head first off the barricade. Another destroyer from Nash Okur. And a kick to the back of the knee. Nash has to try and somehow end this match. Get Ruffalo back in the ring, and the big man is dazed. He's staggered. And again, Ruffalo into the barricade. Beautiful net breaker from Nash Okur. Into the barricade again goes Ruffalo. Elbow drop to the lower back. I can only imagine the pain Ruffalo is in right now, but you can't see the man's face. Nash with the arm. Oh! Nash has Ruffalo staggered once again. Lovely takedown. And the fans are loving what they're seeing so far. No, and they're raking the eyes through the mask of Ruffalo. But Nash can't win the match on the outside, just like with Ruffalo just a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Can
this one back to the ring now.
Nash somehow
Man, you can see he is
keep the big man down? Oh, off the rope, springboard missile, drop kick to the outside.
Yeah, and he keeps struggling to
Holy moly's. Nash lighting up Ruffalo. Ruffalo caught him. But Nash right back on the offense. And again with that arm. Kick to the knee. Lighting up Ruffalo. Oh, super kick. And a senton. Stomp on the arm. And what on earth? Oh, look at this. Look at this submission hold. But again, folks, the decision cannot take place on the outside of the ring.
Letting him free. Had him where he wanted him, but
Nash knows this. Net breaker.
And he's just become merciless here, keeping the pressure on.
Counter from Ruffalo. After being on the back foot for the last couple of minutes. Has Nash on his shoulders. Nash fighting out with some elbows. Into the ring post. And Ruffalo, you can see he's holding his knee there.
He slides
Back inside the ring. Ruffalo still holding that left knee. Kick to the midsection from Nash. Brainbuster bridges into the cover, but Ruffalo's feet was underneath the ropes, and top rope, senton bomb. Is this the end? It is. And Nash Okur spoils the party for Ruffalo.
And here's another glance at these superstars.
But what a match, and what an opening to this week's edition of BUW. Looking at some of this amazing action here. That last shot. Thought that was going to be it, but not to be there. There is the finish there, the senton bomb. Anyway, here is your winner of the match, representing the Nexus Nation, Nash Okur.
This was all business from him, Corey. And that
Nash Okur has definitely indeed spoiled Ruffalo's welcoming party. But he won't care one bit, because that's a huge win for this man. And I'm sure his tag team partner, Davey Roche, will be backstage cheering this on. Anyway, moving onwards to our next matchup. It'll be our first bit of action in the women's division. And it will be Abigail Diamond representing Merciful Fate. And she'll be taking on one half of the current women's tag team champions, Lauren representing Max Attack. And of course, Merciful Fate want their gold back. And of course, what a way to send that message through by getting a win over one half of the current champions. And the lights have gone out here in the arena. And look at those lights in the crowd. Those sort of firefly, sort of like days of old. And what a sight to behold.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from your darkest fears, A.B. Diamond.
Gentlemen,
Making her way down to the ring first, representing Merciful Fate, Abigail Diamond. And of course, along with her sister Melissa Diamond, former BUW Women's Tag Team Champion. And they look to get the gold back in a couple of weeks' time at WrestleVerse Backlash. And where did that rocking chair come from? But you can tell Abigail is ready to go here tonight. Of course, over the last several weeks, Merciful Fate have had the win-loss advantage against Max Attack, but when it counts, the title's on the line. It's all even.
From Manchester, England, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Lauren
And making her way down to the ring next. Representing Max Attack, one half of the women's tag team champions, Lauren.
All they care about is getting a win at all costs.
Of course, along with Kayla, the current defending three-time champions. The only three-time women's tag team champions here in BUW. Of course, Merciful Fate will like to become two-time in a couple of weeks. But for now, Abigail has got to focus solely on Lauren. And here we go. And look at Abigail starting off strong. Some chops and a right hand. A waistlock. German suplex. Slamming Lauren face first into the canvas. We know how upset Merciful Fate were in losing the tag titles at WrestleVerse. Wait a second. Cover here. Not even a 1 count. We know how upset Merciful Fate were after losing the tag titles at WrestleVerse. So you can imagine the kind of mood that Merciful Fate are currently in right this second. Left hands from Abigail Diamond. Abigail heading to the top rope. Senton bomb. And it could be over before it gets started. Wait a second. Abigail not going for the cover. She is now. And a near fall. Abigail can't believe it. Abigail's got to keep her cool here. Otherwise she could find herself on the receiving end of another loss. So right hands from Abigail. And Abigail slamming Lauren's head countless times into the mat. And Lauren able to counter. This could be the tide of the match that Lauren needs to turn. And she's getting lit up again, Lauren. There's just a brief comeback. Wait a second, cover. And another near fall for Abigail Diamond. And Abigail still lighting up Lauren. Lighting her up like a lighthouse. Top rope again, a swanton bomb this time. Lauren gets the knees up. Kicked in the midsection. Code red. And that's just just what Lauren needed right there after it's been a complete one-sided match. Lauren top rope. Oh, DDT. Springboard, lion salt, cover. And a close fall there for Lauren, 2 count only. Of course, Lauren, let's not forget of her singles accomplishments. She's a former women's champion. Diamond effect there from Abigail. Cover. Oh, and again. I cannot believe it. And Abigail, could she be getting frustrated? She's not waiting around. Abigail's possession. Cover. And good grief, that was so one-sided. Unbelievable.
Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
What a matchup. Looking at that, the angle there, the Wile E. Coyote cam. Make out some of the action we saw in this matchup. It was just a one-sided beatdown, apart from that brief reprieve for Lauren with that lion salt. That was as close as she come to winning. There was the diamond effect from Abigail. Thought she had it right here. There was a near fall, and this was the end. Abigail's possession. Anyway, here's your winner of the match, representing Merciful Fate, Abigail Diamond. And you gotta feel that the ball is in Merciful Fate's court after this one, going into the rematch at WrestleVerse Backlash in a couple of weeks. Holy molies. Anyway, moving on to our final matchup before we take our first break of the show. We'll go back to our men's division. Got some more singles action for you. And this one, it's going to be Jamar Games. And he'll be taking on Mr. Nuts, better known as Raven Nuts. And of course, guys, this is actually Raven's first singles match in BUW in quite some time. Even though Raven took part in the WrestleVerse Battle Royal, and of course took part in the Men's Battle Royal on last week's episode. It's the first time we've seen Raven one-on-one against anybody for a little while. Of course, Mr. Nuts' little brother Johnny Cage got a big win fairly recently on BUW when he knocked off the WWA champion Ferris Militude and could well have propelled himself into title contention. I'm sure Raven would like to get that kind of opportunity once again, the former US champion. And Jamar's no slouch in that ring either. He's a multi-time champion in his own right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 225 pounds, JT.
Making his way down to the ring first, Jamar Games. And of course, as we said before, guys, Jamar, a former WWA champion, a former United Kingdom champion, and a former global champion.
He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage.
And Jamar looking to get a big win here tonight.
And his opponent from Leeds, England, weighing in at 268 pounds, the Animal.
Big time match on
And
tap.
finally in the ring, Mr. Nuts. Mr. Nuts, a former United States champion here in BUW. Never technically lost that championship. He had to surrender it. This is going to be a good match, I'm pretty sure of that. Mr. Nuts, Jamar, one-on-one, and it's happening right now. Let's go. Raven has Jamar up. Look at this. Oh, wait a second. Jamar, the counter.
Yeah, but he's staring at someone who's shown
Clubbing blow to the back of the head. Into the top rope already. Elbow drop. Hit the mark. Follows up with a double stomp and a kick to the chest. And what a start for Jamal. Look at this, another double stomp. Jamal with a block there, right? Raven, or Mr. Nuts, I should say, has Jamal in the corner, driving those knees into the face. And Muay Thai knee strikes, and Raven with the face wash in the corner. Oh, broski boot into the cover. Looking for an early victory. Just a 1 count, and Raven can't believe it. Mr. Nuts heading to the second rope with that one. Springboard DDT. Jamal looking to capitalise on Raven's mistake. And gets a 2 count only, and Jamal can't believe it. Jamal again heading to the top rope. Oh, countered. Saw Raven was going to go for him. Raking it, Raven's head off the ropes. And there's a knee lift. A couple of knee lifts there from Mr. Nuts. The right hand. Oh! What a kick to the back that was. Mr. Nuts fooling us all there of what he was going to do next. Over the top rope he goes. Jamar. Oh my God! What a DDT off the ring apron. That was insanity. And Jamar lining up Mr. Nuts, drops him on the outside of another DDT. I saw it earlier on in the match between Ruffalo and Nash O'Cor, when Nash got dropped onto his back. And but this time Mr. Nuts has got dropped on his head. Mr. Nuts looking to get back in the match. And there's a roundhouse kick there into the cover. Gets a 1 count, and he can't believe it. Oh, Mr. Nuts with that springboard. The right hand. The European uppercut from Jamar. Overhead belly to belly throw. Heading to the top rope. The splash. Cover. Will this do it? Oh, and Mr. Nuts barely kicks out. I don't think that was a full-on frog splash. Excuse me. Oh, look at Raven here. Look at him go, lighting up. Jamar with the palm strikes. Has got Jamar up on the shoulders. And just slams Jamar face first. And Jamar had his hand on the bottom rope. The referee saw it, I don't know how. But it was the right call to make. Mr. Nuts getting pumped up here. Oh, Jamar with the counter. Beautifully done there.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Oh, what a springboard clothesline. Caught the back. Oh, Jamar, but Mr. Nuts looking for the rock bottom. No one there for the springboard for Jamar that time. A kick to the back of the knee. Mr. Nuts again with those strikes and the headlock takedown. Jamar able to shake off Mr. Nuts. And what's Mr. Nuts go? He's got Jamar by the head, and he's got me to a submission. The crossface. Will Jamar give up here? I think Jamar could be about to pass out here.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
He let him go. I don't know if that was wise. Mr. Nuts, top rope, calling Jamal to his feet.
From the top.
And what a kick from the top rope.
He thinks he has it.
Into the cover.
Kicks out.
And gets a near fall. Mr. Nuts cannot believe it.
He's not going to let anything stop him.
The lock up.
Setting it up.
Oh, what a clubbing blow there, that clothesline.
Things are really going his way now.
This match, baby.
Mr. Nuts with the left hands.
Yeah, not looking good at all.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Springboard. Oh, moonsault.
Ain't a fair here tonight.
These competitors are going to have trouble walking.
Mr. Nuts lining up Jamar. Spear. Oh, my God, what a spear. And that could be night over for Jamar. Cover. And Mr. Nuts scores the win. What a match that was.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Absolutely insane. What a matchup. These guys gave it everything. Wasn't quite the frog splash that Jamar uses. And he nearly got the win there over Mr. Nuts. And look at that move there from Mr. Nuts. Raven obviously hitting the single leg drop kick off the second rope. Nearly got the fall there, and there was that
Here is
spear.
your winner, the Animal.
A big win and a big
So
match.
here's your winner of the match,
This superstar
Mr.
stock is
Nuts.
rising, and they are dancing all the way to the pay window.
What a matchup, guys. What a opening to this week's BUW. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, time for us all really to catch our breath back after what we've just seen in the first 3 matchups. If you have enjoyed this one, guys, then make sure to hit the like for Mike. Slap any comments down below, and of course, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all things gaming and all things BUW. Click on that bell icon to be notified. But anyway, folks, we're going to take our first break off the show, but we will be back in just a little bit for part 2. So until then, guys, do take care, and I'll see you all in a little bit.